boys. So this is what we're working with right now. So we have the cork sport intake, which I don't mind, and I gotta reuse this piece. I'm gonna reuse this whole system, okay? My thing is that I want to know, I like quarter intake temps. So I'm wondering if I can get this to fit down in here. And this is basically like a charge tube off of a Speed 3. My buddy Eddie gave it to me because he got 2 by accident. So, I mean, this is definitely helping out with my intake temps. But, like, all this gold wrap is just falling off. We will try and see what we can make happen with that. I don't know how it's going to go. If the, also, just let me know how, like, the mic quality sounds and stuff like that, guys. Because I went ahead and I got the DJI mic and I got a brand new camera. So, just let me know how the camera sounds and the mic and everything. So, hopefully, you know, we could start making some quality content. Problem is that the camera I was using, oh my gosh, South Georgia bugs and the heat, man. I waited till now to come make this video because of the heat. The problem is the last camera I was using, I just could not find myself happy with it. And anytime that I was using my iPhone also, I was just running out of so much memory so fast to get the same 4K quality that like I wanted. And it just wasn't the standards that like I wanted to produce. So we got this new camera. So hopefully standards are about to go up, you know? Y'all feel me? All right, so I'm gonna go grab a new mount that I have and try to see if I can get a good shot of us taking this all apart. All right, so it's kind of like the best angle I can get, mostly just because I don't want to I don't want to wear a head mount right now. So kind of best angle you're gonna get there, my boy. So we just need to pop you off. My bolt came out for my, that's gay. And then this should be an 8 if I'm not mistaken. I also have a new filter, so I think I have a new filter. If it fits or not, that's gonna be the true question. So unplug the MAF. Yeah, see, and like my filter screen and everything like that is just taking like a massive beating. So just, it worked for what I needed it to do, but it's not really doing what I need it to do anymore, you know? So, and then I need a razor blade. Oh, I zip tied that to that? Oh, that's gonna suck as far as taking this off, unless if... Haha! That's why you always carry extra bolts underneath your hood, my boy. The bolt actually looks good there, too. Look at that. That's a way nicer bolt. I think before I had, like, just some random-ass 10 mil there. Let's see if I can get you a better angle. How's that? I don't want to fall over. Alright, so got my razor blade. And then I'm just going to take this off here. But we're going to want to tighten that up. Actually, you know what? We'll take, just so I have a little bit more room, I kind of just want to pull the catch can out right quick. Let me see how good of a shot this is. Put you on top of the battery. Wonder how that looks. Yeah, that's an okay shot, I guess. That way, so you get to see my pretty mug. Come on. Come on, cut for me. I can't believe. Oh my God, this Georgia heat. My catch can full. 100%. Hold on. You hear that? Well, looks like we're emptying the catch can out today. Okay, and then if I'm not mistaken, I have this zip tied a couple other places just because it was meant to be temporary mounting, but then it became quite literally permanent mounting. Like awfully quick, it became permanently mounted. Okay, so there's that. And boy, I am sucking some shit into my intake. Do not like the look of that. But so my idea here is if you would stop. All right, boys. So the idea here is so you see like this little hole right there. The idea is for this intake to basically just route kind of like, the hell was that? Kind of something like that. If I can get it to. That way so my intake is like right there. I just feel like I can get a little bit more colder air down here. Don't get me wrong, I would love to get one where like I mount it through here. But that's also where my last failed video is at, my oil cooler. So let's just try to mock some stuff up and see what we can come up with. Only problem it looks like I'm going to run into is I'm going to need my MAF, which is right here. So let's just check this first. I do not think my idea is going to work at all. Maybe. Maybe that will work. And so like that. And then, but then can I put this in here? Okay. What do I need? Oh, I know what I need. I bought this because I was planning on going turbo before Slammednuff Bristol, which is what this video is for, basically. We're going to do a whole new series called Getting Ready for Slammednuff Bristol. I bought the wrong size, but I think I can make it work. Mishimoto. Problem is, we're going to have a freaking rainbow underneath the hood of this car, my dude. So, let's just take this out first. And then, the problem is also to see if the car even wants to run with any of this stuff on it. Because, like, for some reason, my car, you get, like, the tiniest little vacuum leak. And it throws a freaking tantrum. Oh! Yay! It went the whole way to the bottom. So we're good. Phillips off. Need 10 mil because we got to open this up a little bit to get this to fit over this. There we go. And so we're just going to mount this to my intake first. How do I want this set up? I'm kind of doing it. I kind of want to try to do it like as permanent as like I can. So, however I can get it. So this got to flip. Damn it. Dude, it's kind of a good thing I don't have a skid plate on this car, which that's going to be a video of its own. I actually am going to build a custom one-of-one skid plate for this car out of sheet metal. Okay, so that kind of works, you know. And then, I don't think I have the arrows no more. But if I'm not mistaken, this should go this way, which fits pretty damn perfect, actually. I just hate how it's pointed up. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's kind of like pointed up at like this point. So I don't know, because like, I mean, this is a 90. I just don't know how well it's going to work, you know? So, but we will give it a shot. See, this is also my problem with filming content, is that I kind of messed up. So, so before I even do that, I kind of gotta put this filter on here first, you know? We're just gonna do it like that, I guess, for now. I mean, hey, if it works. If it fits, it chips, my boys. It's kind of why I bought the water sock like a while ago, which I will end up getting another filter to put on this other inlet that's meant for, I think it's the blow-off valve or the revap on the turbo on the Speed 3. Actually, if that closes that much, I honestly think I can probably get it to squeeze around this. Probably not. Probably not yet. So it's gonna have to go in a little bit, but I don't want it in like obnoxious amount. So we'll just start here. Okay, cool. So we'll just start there. That's not coming off anytime soon or anything like that. But like I said, sorry guys, I can't see what I'm filming because if I do, I just found a new problem with this camera, which is why I should have bought the Pro version, but I didn't think about it. I can't see on the front part of this camera whenever I'm shooting 4K. So what I was saying is we have to get another, either I'm gonna block this off or I'm gonna have to get like a filter for it, but we're just gonna see what it wants to do right now and like basically just see how it reacts before we hook everything all the way up. It's already running into like our first problem here. We're hitting wiring harness, which is not good. Definitely not good, because that is also, ain't that my clutch line? Is that my clutch line? I don't think so. I do not think so. So, let's just try and shove intake in here. Let me unplug this plug. So I think there's a plug on like the side of the transmission. Oh my God. Guys, I am dripping sweat right now. I don't know if you could tell, but we're just gonna take this off and I don't have anything metal right here. For the magnet too. There we go. We'll just put the mic there for now. Slide it up. Come on. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And there's the other portion of this fucking harness. Low key trying to like finagle this little harness down here. That way so I can at least just try and like get this below it. The problem is gonna be that plug right there. Yeah, so the problem's gonna be a plug that is in there. Down there. Let me do this. Just because I can maybe try and like finagle the filter on after. But I kind of just wanted to do it all as like one piece to my filter. I kind of just wanted to do it all as one piece, you know? Just that way, so I kind of like how I want it to behave. So now I'm gonna put this other clip on right here, which is going to go back to a 10. Perfect. There's that. this mount on here, and this goes here, and then this goes here, and this goes here, and that goes there. There we go. Perfect. So there's that. That is all mounted now. Only problem I am currently running into, which I might be able to fix with this, do not know. So if we look down in there, okay, device overheating. So let me grab my mic real quick. If we look down in there, you can see that this tube right here is right up against that wiring harness, and I do not like that. So do not know how that's going to want to react. But you know, the mass still works. I think that's a little too close to the intake. What the fuck? All my keys just fell off. It does not know what to do. It is. It almost seems happier with this intake on it. Like, I don't know how to take it. I don't know how to take it because, like, it's taking revs, like, so well, but it's also, like, holding the revs. And it no longer burbles. Wonder what it does under load. It's kind of revving like normal again. It also does not have a filter on it, so I don't know how to take this. Oh, this might also help if I plugged in my transmission. The one plug that is on my transmission. Okay, I don't know what that plug does, but it just like idled down whenever I plugged it in. What the fuck is this plug? What is this sensor? What is that fucking sensor on the transmission where it's making my car idle down? Trying to figure it out. I don't know if I like it. I almost kind of feel like I need to put a filter on it in order to find out if I like it or not. You know? It definitely cleared up the freaking engine bay space. What is this? Is that just water? Yeah, it's just water. Do I have a coolant leak? It almost looks like it's coming from my block. What? Hold on. Almost looks like I have a coolant leak coming from my block, but I can't tell. That's gonna suck if I do. I don't know. My coolant's like bright green. It's not low at all, and this stuff is like not green at all. It's like brown water, and like it's not oil, it's water. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna cut the video right here and just see what I want to do with it. Okay, so I took it on a ride, and it was acting up, like it didn't want to. It felt like boost loading. I swear to you, like anything before 4, the car was just falling flat on its face, and at 4,000 RPM, it would just scream, and it would just go. Like the car generally felt faster, but I think it's just because at the first part of the RPM, it felt so slow. And then it wanted to right here. See, it still did it a little bit. You heard it where it went and like kick back. Oh, the popo? That better not be the popo. Is that the popo? That the popo. All right, let's not do a big pull right now. Maybe just a little pull. It feels normal to drive again. Like it feels like the same car right now. As far as like pulling out, I can actually pull out now. Okay, cool. And I can shift. Dead. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is so dead until 4,000 RPM now. But don't get me wrong, it definitely feels faster. I gotta build like some type of heat shield around that intake. I don't know if the intake's staying on there yet. You know what, we'll go this way. We'll go this way real quick, just to see how she does. That wasn't too bad for second gear. I will give it that. That wasn't too bad for a second gear pull. You know, first to second. That wasn't absolutely terrible, you know? Oh, shit. Dog, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I thought that shit was for me. I don't know. Something's going on right now. Because we saw that one cop and then there was another one. But, oh, that sounded good. There are too many cops out right now for me to be out here messing around with my car. So we're gonna take it back to the house. First gear. Come on, power steering. So we're gonna take it back to the house real quick, and I'm gonna decide if I want to leave it on there or not. I don't know. Like, I want to leave it on there, but I also don't at like the same time. I like it. I also noticed my pops are nowhere near as aggressive as they used to be with the short ram. Like, my pops with the short ram were obnoxious, which, don't get me wrong, it's kind of a good thing that they're not, but they used to be absolutely obnoxious as crap. So I think I might just switch it back to the short ram. I do not know. Okay, something's going on with it right now. I'll see you guys back at the house. Okay, guys, so after, like, careful consideration, I'm just going to take it back to how it was. I'm not going to put that mesh part in there. I just looked it up. I can get, like, the actual AEM one used on eBay for, like, 120 bucks. So, probably just going to end up ordering, like, the actual AEM one that's designed for the car. I feel like it would run better on that than trying to piece together my own type of intake. Anyways, if you have that extra piece laying around, you can make a long ram intake. It's just, for my car and the way that my car's tuned, I do not like it. I bet you that a remap or like a quick... I bet you if I data logged it for like 2 hours, I could probably just remap it and it would be fine. It's just with how it's driving, I drive this car all the time. It's kind of like my daily whenever I'm not inside the work van. Even though I have the Murano, this thing has AC, and it is 7 o'clock at night, and I am currently sweating balls. Okay? So just for, like, reliability, ease of access, stuff like that, I'm just going to switch it back to the old school style short ram. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I got more content coming soon. I ordered a bunch of parts on Temu for the Mazda. We're gonna do a Temu Mazda build as far as modding the Mazda with Temu parts, and then we are also, that's also part of getting it ready for Slammednuff Bristol, the new GAT. All right, we are going again this year. Last year I had a blast. Last year was a great time, other than like everything else that happened at Gatlinburg. But other than that, it was a great time. I got some content. I ended up going out doing other things by like myself and not worrying too much about content. Same thing before though. Whenever I was filming that content, I literally only had my phone, and then we were using Logan's GoPro Hero like 3. So it's just the content wasn't ideal or as good as I wanted it to be. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go put this old intake back on. Thank you.